Right, we've now conducted the vote. And I'm happy to announce you've unanimously selected Ben as your candidate. He was overwhelmingly supported, there was no votes against. So Ben is candidate for Derbyshire Dales.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
It's an absolute privilege and honour to have been selected as the Parliamentary candidate for the Derbyshire Dales Liberal Democrats. I know how hard the members and constituents have worked over the years, the time and effort they've put in despite tough times. So I just want to see them proud and work with them and represent the constituency that I've grown up in my whole life. I'm fortunate to have grown up with a fantastic political heritage and geographical heritage over the years. From my grandparents, more specifically, my grandfather, John Leslie Fearn, he was a Liberal councillor in the 70s, and that's influenced me immensely. And from both sides of my family, I've always grown up in Derbyshire. My family all come from Derbyshire, so not only have I got a proud political heritage I want to carry on, but I want to represent the constituency that I've grown up in and I'm very fond of. I'd describe my political views as progressive, centre-left. I'm a social liberal. I believe in an active state that's not overpowering and a liberal, that helps the poorest in society and reduces inequality gaps. I think the Liberal Democrats have been a positive force for good in the coalition. We haven't always got it right. We've made some unpopular decisions. I think we've got it wrong on tuition fees. But overall, I'm proud of the achievements we have made. We've raised the income tax threshold to £10,000. We've got a multi-billion-pound pupil premium for the poorest primary school students. We've got the biggest ever cash increase in the state pension. And even though we're the minority party, we've also prevented unpopular Conservative policies, which would have been enacted without the Liberal Democrats in coalition. So we've blocked an inheritance tax cut for millionaires, we've stopped state schools being run for profit, we've blocked the Snoopers Charter in a Liberal piece of legislation, and we've stopped the employer's ability to fire workers at will with no reason. There are a lot of challenges for the Derbyshire Dales at a local level. Despite it's got an affluent persona, but it gets one of the lowest government grants in the whole of the UK, and wages in Derbyshire Dales are the lowest in the whole of Derbyshire. And yet we've had the same sitting MP since the late 80s and nothing's really changed. It seems the same demographic will always vote for Patrick McLaughlin, whereas younger generations and people who have worked hard over the years don't feel improvement. We have to get change by challenging Patrick on his record. We've got to fight for a higher government grant. We've got to challenge the cut to Conservative and Labour parties on their records over the years in the Derbyshire Dales. Ask the people if they trust Labour or the Conservatives on their own, at a local level and at a government level.